Hello everyone, I'm Michael, and I'm here to give you my impressions on the second half of the April mode patch in Crossfire North America. The second half of the patch occurred on April 23rd, and there were two changes, but otherwise it was a pretty small patch. The one change that they normally add is they added a red sniper crate, which has both the DSR-1 red tape and the TRG-21 red tape in it. The other change that they have is that if you look at these 5 crates, the KTR-08, the Sterling, the Galil Arm, the M37 Stakeout, and the Gatling gun, all of these weapons are 50% off for now. I mean, if you look at the prices, for one crate it's 500, 5, 2250, and 10, 4000. And they're half off because the normal crate's price is 1000 for 1, 4500 for 5, and 8000 for 10. So for now, I'll just tell you why they've done this, because it's pretty obvious. The reason that they're here, let me actually get into the backstory. These crates will be discounted until May 14th, and that's when they're going to be removed permanently from the item shop. So anyone who has gotten these weapons before then, they're going to be exclusive to these people who want them. So each of these weapons are being removed because they actually already have another skin variant of it in the ZP crates section of the black market. So the KTR-08, there's a KTR-08 leather strap with +5 ammunition. The Sterling, and there's the Sterling silver tape, which has +10 ammunition. The Galil Arm has a variant of the Galil camo. The M37 Stakeout has the M37 Stakeout Firewall variant, also known as the Stakeout Hellfire in other versions. And the last one being removed is the Gatling gun, which already has a skin in the Gatling gun liquid metal. To be honest, the only one that I'm personally sorry to see go is the normal Gatling gun, because I mean, it's a really nice gun for mutation mode, hero mode, and HMX. And there are a lot of people I know that wanted it, as opposed to the liquid metal skin. So, going back to the reason why you might actually want to buy these 5 weapons before they disappear, well, there's actually 3 reasons for 3 different things to consider when you make your decision. One is exclusivity, because if you win this gun right before it goes away, and then it goes away, it's going to be exclusive. No one else is going to be able to get it from that point on. Number 2 is the skin. I mean, you might possibly like the normal variants look as opposed to the reskin that's in the ZP black market. And the third reason is the ammo capacity. I mean, technically that's if you do want the reskin. They all have higher ammo capacities, but who knows, based on the skin and the exclusivity, you may choose that you want to go spin these crates. So going on to the looks of all these guns, well, actually first I'm going to discuss the DSR-1. It's a GP sniper rifle. It's the most expensive sniper rifle, and it has a GP crate for it called the DSR-DC, or the digital camo, and the TRG-21 is also a GP crate. So, I mean, the reason they are in a ZP crate is because you can win both in one crate, and they have a skin. Plus, the cool thing about this crate is it costs the same as any normal ZP crate for one gun. If you see 1000 for 1, and if you look 1000 for 1, 4500 for 5, and 8000 for 10. So it's pretty cool, because for the price of a crate where you could possibly win 1 gun, now you could win 2. So now I'm going to get into the looks of the guns, because that's the only thing that I can maybe talk about or just show you pictures of to help you influence your decision if you do decide that you want to spin crates. So the DSR-1 red tape personally doesn't look very nice in my opinion. The leather strap or the red tape doesn't really suit it, because like I'll put up a screenshot, but you'll see it doesn't really look that great on it. But the TRG-21's looks really nice. It makes it look a bit like an in my opinion, and that's really cool. So onto looks of the 5 guns that are going to be removed. The KTR-08 in itself as the base variant looks pretty awkward in my opinion. It just, something really feels out of place when it's there, like when I'm holding it or looking at a screenshot of it. But the red tape version of it, or the leather strap version of it, it actually seems to make sense, because it seems like a rifle that's been broken in, and it has kind of that camo, or has that kind of camo design on it, basically, with the leather strap. The sterling and the sterling silver tape technically aren't very different in terms of looks, and if you do want to spin for either one of them, the only thing that's going to be determined is the exclusivity or the ammo capacity, because the skin is just, there's just a bit of tape on the receiver of the gun. It really doesn't change the looks too much. The Galil arm looks, in itself, it looks pretty cool, but with the camo, it looks amazing in my opinion. That's what I personally think that our BP weapon should have been. It should have been a Galil arm camo, because its camo looks really nice, or at least our BP weapon after the three main ones, instead of the Scar Heavy camo, should have been something with a skin as nice as the Galil arm camos. The M37 Stakeout, in my opinion, looks a whole lot better than the Firewall, because the Firewall has just this lighter tone to it, and the flames on it really don't work. And as to the Gatling gun, I mean, technically, when you're playing with the Gatling gun, you really don't care about the looks, and that's my personal opinion on it. It's just, people would probably rather spin for the liquid metal one because of the extra ammunition capacity. This sale is a smart move on the publisher's part, due to the exclusivity of the weapons is going to encourage a lot of people to buy them, which will help them in their sales. But it also benefits the community, because if you do want that last chance to get an exclusive weapon, well, here's your chance to get 5 of them. So those were my impressions on the second half of the April month patch. Please tell me what you guys think, and thank you very much for watching.